So what I got here is a savory chickpeas pancake wrap. And it's simple to make. You just need chickpeas flour and water. I like to make wraps with it. I like to make a stir fry and then stuff my stir fry in it and make a wrap. It comes out something like this. And I eat these all the time. I love making these and they're delicious. You want to see how I did it? Come on. All right, so we're gonna do some chickpeas savory pancake wraps. And the ingredients are chickpea flour, also known as gram flour, also known as besan, water, and optionally some CMOS gel. So CMOS gel helps to make it thicker. If you don't have any, don't worry, you just use the water. All right, so this is best if you have a food processor because flour is quite lumpy. If you don't have a food processor, you can still do it just by, doing it by hand. It just takes a little bit longer to get the lumps out. All right, so I'm just gonna add some of the flour. I'm gonna add some CMOS gel and just add a little bit because it really does help make it thicker. Anything else is optional. If you want to add salt, I don't think you need to add any salt. Slowly add the water and then run it through your food processor. Pardon my hand crank food processor. It's just very portable, easy to carry around and easy to clean. I'll get it going. And that's it. Right. I want it to look just like that. And if you have a food processor, it doesn't take long at all. Really quick. All right, so the next step is to fry these up. All right, so your best bet is to get yourself a cast iron pan or skillet. Cast iron works the best because you get the best texture. But you can do this in a stainless steel pan as well. In a stainless steel pan, it'll come out a little bit oily. The texture will become a little bit greasier. So the cast iron is the best. You get a soft, fluffy texture. All right. Now the trick here is you gotta get the pan really hot. If the pan isn't hot, it's gonna stick. And once the first one sticks, all the other ones tend to stick. Even if you scrape off the part that's stuck, all the other ones will stick and then it'll be really annoying to make them. All right, so get your pan hot. So the cast iron works better. The cast iron holds heat better and it's a natural non-stick surface as well. All right. All right, if you don't have a food processor, this still works. You can just do it by hand. Just takes a little bit longer because the flour is quite lumpy. So I recommend you doing is put your flour in, pour your flour out, add water. And start mixing it. Mix it until all the big chunks disappear. So mix it up good first, and then just put it to the side to let it sit. And then these lumps will start to dissolve. They might not dissolve 100%, but the longer you let it sit, the more they'll dissolve. And then when you come back, in 15, 20 minutes, they'll break down a lot, and you just mix it again. What you can do now is go ahead and prepare some other stuff, whatever else you're gonna eat with this, and then come back to this and finish mixing it later. Right, so I'm using avocado oil.
You should use an oil with a high smoke point like avocado oil, grapeseed oil, walnut oil.
I've used olive oil. It will smoke a bit, but if you have nothing else, it does work. I'm gonna do this in a stainless steel pan, just to show you how they come out. The first one is always gonna be the most crispiest one. I'm gonna spoon it in with the ladle. Drop it right in the center. And it expands out. Let's do one more. If you want to get fancy, you can sprinkle some sesame seeds on it. It's optional, obviously. You can give these about a minute on each side, and they're ready to turn over. To you. Oh, done. Okay, so the first two are done. Gonna go with avocado oil as well. Spread it around and wait for the pan to heat up. Alright. I just wanted to show you that you can do this by hand. Do it with a food processor. Both work. So to make this simple, I'm gonna combine these two batters. All right, so finally in the end, we have them side by side. In the black plate, we have the pancakes that were done in the stainless steel pan. And in the white plate, we have the ones that were done in the cast iron. And as you can see, the ones that were done in the cast iron are just a lot more refined. Turn this one over. Kind of has some craters on the surface. This one came out okay. So this was the second one. So the first one is always gonna look kind of ugly in the stainless steel pan. However, in the cast iron pan, they seem to all come out nice. The texture is much softer and fluffier. You can see the air bubbles like a traditional pancake. This is the one with the sesame seeds, so you can't really see the sesame seeds so well on the ones that you do in the cast iron pan. We got a little mini pancake here that looks just like a traditional pancake. So we got this color here, and you're gonna get a better color and a better texture when there's less oil in the pan. But that's just much easier to do in the cast iron. But you can do it in the stainless steel. But you know, you have to be careful. You run the risk of the oil getting hot and evaporating out. All right, we're not done yet, because these pancakes are already very good on their own. So what I do with them is I make a stir fry, and then I use these as savory pancake wraps. So we stuff the filling in and eat them just like that. Both of these are gonna taste really good, but the ones in the stainless steel pan will be oilier. So if I have a choice, I will definitely use the cast iron pan every time. This is how I like to eat them. That's lovely. And I'll try this one. Also very nice. Alright guys, it's time for me to eat my lunch. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.